Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Dunstable Leisure Centre for tonight's King of the Counties tournament for TAW. My name is Mastermind, Olie Spring, and I'm joined, as always, by the killer Kyle Brand.
Good evening, Mastermind, and what a show we got lined up for you. It's the ultimate tournament in TAW year calendar.
That was totally good grammar. Tonight is going to be a very interesting night indeed. We have an 8-man tournament to crown the king of the local counties. It's going to be an interesting one to watch play out, I think.
Yeah, of course, we got. We're going to begin with 4 quarter-finals.
Yep.
Of course, we got Jay West versus Sam Steele.
Yeah, Showcase and Head Case.
We got Taylor Made versus Samson.
And then Andy Rain and Jigsaw. The winner of each of those matches will advance, and they will pair off. One guy will face another guy. And then the winner of that match will fight in the final to crown the king of the TAW counties.
And of course, the former king, of course, is King Dan Darkstar, no longer at TAW, will obviously be decrowned tonight. And how fitting would it be if his old friend Andy Rain were to be crowned the new king?
Well, in all honesty, Andy Rain's my favourite going in. I think he's got a really good chance. We saw him dominate Nate Nitro previously at the Wolfton Leisure Centre. I think this tournament's his for the taking.
He is in the sort of side of death because he will have to face, if he beats Jigsaw, he will have to face Taylor Made or Samson. And of course, I got Taylor Made down to win this one.
Yeah, you're going for Taylor Made. I can't see why, but I guess we'll see it play out. We've also got a couple of other big matches coming up. We've got the tag team titles on the line as Loose Connection are once again facing off against Alexander Croft and Terry Izzet, or a combination of that. Of that effect.
Well, they certainly have. Of course, as we all know, Loose Connection have been on this super hot streak, undefeated.
I've never seen them lose.
No, exactly. This is what it is. They're on an absolute super hot streak. They are just brimming with confidence. They're absolutely in this to win this, and they are looking tonight to keep that tag team title run going.
Yeah, and keeping in line with battles for gold, we've got Nate Nitro defending against the powerhouse Paul McSherry.
Now, as we've seen in the past, when every time Nate Nitro has faced Paul McSherry, he's always won. So it could be interesting. Will he get this one today as well?
There's going to be a lot of talking points as we go into tonight. So as we look forward to crowning the new king of the counties. So here we see Jay West coming out. Crowd don't seem to be very on his side, I must admit.
No, of course he's without Ace Andrews from the Legion, of course.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, we've been here a few hours now. I haven't seen Ace kicking around.
Do you know what? It's the best show ever already at TAW. I haven't seen that cheesy-looking face at all, and it's absolutely brilliant that he's not in the arena tonight. And you know, I would like to see how Jay West does without him.
I'm very intrigued to see it. It's always interesting to see these guys who rely on their managers and their tag team partners to win. It's always interesting to see how they cope on their own. And here we have Sam Steele coming out.
Of course, an absolutely amazing star. He's just won a match against JD Knight at Hell to Pay. And
I got to be honest, that was one of the most grueling matches I've ever seen. That was a real test for Sam Steele, but thoroughly deserved.
And of course, he certainly does, and of course he goes cash in the bag as a winner.
Yep, that qualifies him through. Now, of course, the winner of this match will go on to face the winner of Showcase and Head Case. We've seen Sam Steele face off against Showcase, so we could see a repeat of that match, which Sam Steele won.
He certainly did, and of course, as we saw, it's Showcase's debut, and he was pretty good. He was pretty nifty. So it'll be good to see with that couple of match experience that Showcase has. If he gets over on Head Case, will he advance? Will he beat Sam Steele? I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Sam Steele firing the crowd up early on, so the crowd really loving this guy.
Did you see the fact that he took off the mask? To show another mask.
So is this his real face? I
think that is his actual real face.
Oh, okay. That must have been from some very interesting accident as a child, maybe.
And of course, Sam Steele already getting up the crowd in the Dunstable Leisure Centre. Really behind Sam Steele, which I absolutely love, as they go into a tie-up.
And Sam Steele easily winning that test of strength. Now, you know what, I think looking at Sam's attire tonight kind of reminds me of DOA's old mask. I mean, we still haven't seen DOA since the Legion took him out.
Although Sam still has told us at Figure 4 Radio that he has got DOA's mask. He's just found him on the street, and of course, the body of DOA is obviously gone. He's gone elsewhere.
Is MIA.
He is. He certainly is. And of course, Sam Steele is actually still trying to call DOA to see what's going on, but he's just not answering Sam Steele's call.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you've seen DOA, please let us know. We're looking for him. Sam Steele needs to get back in touch with him. The powers, or the Masters of the Universe, need to get back together ultimately. But as we see here, Jay West using his agility to escape that nice armbar there from Sam Steele. I guess Jay West has got to use his speed against Sam Steele tonight, because he clearly hasn't got the height or the reach advantage. Nice counter out there by Sam Steele.
And of course, both of them are using the tie-ups pretty well. They're counteracting any move that's being held up against. As we see, it's Sam Steele there with a massive clothesline. Of course, Jay West has really got to watch out for them. He's got to use his agility. He's got to duck those clotheslines. He's got to watch out for those types of moves, because I don't think Jay West is the kind of man who can handle a test of strength against Sam Steele.
Of course, Jay West, he's ultimately going to be able to duck out those clotheslines a lot easier than anybody else, because he's just a little fella.
And just look how easy Sam Steele just picks him up.
He's toying with him.
He certainly is.
Oh. Slam with authority. You know what? There's no better sight than seeing red and yellow boots coming down on a leg drop, is there?
Takes me back to the many good years.
That's one hell of a leg drop, brother.
Massive forearms to the back.
That's just because he's got massive forearms.
He works out.
We're going to see a nice vertical suplex here. He's holding him up, toying with him.
Certainly is.
Is he going to be able to get him over? He does.
Of course he could.
Brilliant.
Go for a quick pin. 1, 2.
No, he's kicked out. Sam Steele showing his power there over Jay West.
Of course, don't forget the winner of this one will face the winner of Showcase versus Headcase later on this evening, as we see Sam Steele giving good old Jay West a Irish whip into the turnbuckle. Missed that splash, but Jay West.
I want to say a massive corner splash, but it's kind of an average sized corner splash, I guess, with it being Jay. Could be a tadpole splash in the corner, maybe. I'm sure we'll grow up soon. So Sam Steele easily powering out of that one, showing him how it's done. Now that was a big splash. That's a big splash. And a running bulldog for the lapdog.
This is it. 2.
No, he's kicked out. Well, Jay West has got guts. We'll give him that.
He has got guts, and it's nice to see that Jay West is actually trying to give it some info without Ace Andrews being around, and of course distracting the referee. Is quite nice to see what Jay West can actually do as he's...
Nice half Nelson slam there by Sam Steele. We've seen him utilise that quite a lot, and so not only does that kind of jar your neck, that really kind of slams you down on the back of your head as well.
Certainly is, but I think Sam Steele will, at some point, to finish off Jay West, go for the Justice for All. I've received this only this week, and I'll tell you what, it's not a move that you really want to see.
Right,
or be in.
Small package. Jay West has got him. He's kicked out. Just. That was close.
I think my heart stopped a little bit there.
Jay West going for a sunset flip. He's kicked out. Wow, Jay West really turning on the offense now.
Now this is what Jay West has to do. He's got to get into the agility, however, not a crossbody.
No. Sam Steele, he's picked him up quite easy there. What's he going for?
So for that
Justice for all.
That's got it. 1, 2, 3.
He's got it. Well done, that man. Ultimately, I could never see Jay West really prevailing there. Where is he without Ace?
Well, obviously he won his last match against Headcase. Obviously slipped off the top there. Very professional. But you know what? We had it down. We talked about the matches beforehand, and we kind of ripped Jay West totally off against Sam Steele.
Yeah, I think mainly for the fact that Ace Andrews isn't here with him. Yeah, looking at that top 4, you've got Sam Steele, Jay West, Showcase and Headcase, and in all honesty, I've got to say Sam Steele, he looks the strongest out of those 4 to make it to the final.
Could we have just seen the first, the next king, of course, is King Sam Steele.
It could be King Steele, you never know what could happen. So the next tournament match will be Showcase and Head Case. All that coming up soon.